Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a decent weekend. We do get a little windy this afternoon, but 33 or so in sunshine. And then Saturday, about 35, 36 in sunshine. And Sunday, close to 40, maybe a tick above. Who knows? And mix of sun and clouds. So away we go. Decent weekend. This will be, this is the last official weekend, right, of February. Because next Friday's the 28th, and then, we're in March, so I can't believe it. Last official weekend of February. Here we go. Pretty remarkable. We'll get you into our big on sale here in just a few minutes that we've been talking about all morning as well for Tyler Hubbard and Parmalee and Brandon Wisham and DJ Deuce. There is an Amazon driver that is no longer driving for Amazon. And by the way, this is not an anti-Amazon article. This, there's a million Amazon drivers. There just happens to be one bad one here in the bunch who is relieved of their duties. An Amazon driver turned themselves in after he was caught on video running over a pedestrian at an intersection in Baltimore. And by the way, then driving off. Wouldn't have been so bad if it was like, hey, it's an accident, and then they stop and call an ambulance, and but no. It happened Tuesday evening. In the video, you see an Amazon van waiting at a stoplight. The light turns green. It drives forward, but there's a woman crossing the street in front of the van. The van hits the woman, drags her, continues to drive over her. The driver then gets out to check on her. But after 30 seconds, while she's screaming and crying, he gets back in the van and just continues on about his day. Several good Samaritans rush over to help her. The good news is she is okay, non-life-threatening injuries. She's 29. She's in good shape. She's fine. She's going to be okay. Amazon says they are supporting law enforcement, and the driver is, quote, no longer delivering to Amazon customers. The police are still investigating. Couple things to note. Looks like the woman was in the intersection despite having a don't walk sign. Okay, doesn't make her fault for being dragged, all right? Also looks like the Amazon driver may have been stopped in the walkway, and that's one of the reasons, couldn't see over the top of the van, didn't see the woman. We don't know why the driver left the scene. People are talking about how Amazon's very strict with their deadlines, but this is a little extreme. Possible, he was like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. Yeah, that was a bad decision. The driver facing charges, negligent and reckless driving, and no longer delivering for Amazon. All right, some national days today. Let's see what we got for you. National Caregivers Day. So, what a big day. All the caregivers, all the people who are working in hospitals, nursing homes, in homes. National Caregivers Day. Big day. Thank you for all you do. It's National Boiled Peanuts Day. I don't think I've ever had them. Boiled peanuts, they call it, this is in the article, the edamame of the South. I like that. Not sure I've ever tried them, but it is National Boiled Peanuts Day. National Grain-Free Day. Now, you have some people who can't eat certain grains or have an issue with their stomachs. They are saying to go in the kitchen and create a meal that is grain-free to involve those people. And it's National Sticky Bun Day, like the sweets, like the cinnamon rolls and things like that, anything with like sugary dressing on top as a dessert. National Sticky Bun Day. Some good news to round out the morning. Remember yesterday's poll on the top things we'd do if we had $1 million travel budget? Well, a 54-year-old guy in Michigan will get the chance to find out. He just hit the lottery for $1.3 million after playing the same numbers for 4 years. He says he's looking at booking an extended family vacation. The company that makes the Elder Scrolls video game series partnered with Make-A-Wish to help them raise money. They're doing an auction where the highest bidder will get to create their own character in Elder Scrolls 6. The auction runs through tomorrow. Last we checked, the bid was up to about $40,000. And CBS Evening News did a story this week about a great nonprofit called Project Camp helping kids affected by the LA wildfires. When a disaster hits, they set up day camps within 48 hours to give kids something fun to do, help them process. They're based in LA. This is amazing, by the way. This is great. They're based in LA. They run camps all over the country. They set up shop in North Carolina last October when Hurricane Helene hit, and they're literally there with a camp set up, like a makeshift camp, within 48 hours, and they try to get the kids' minds off things. They give them some games to play. They bring in people to talk to them, professionals, and what an incredible charity that is. Got to look more into that. Project Camp. CBS Evening News, I guess, vetted them, and they did a story about it. So, pretty neat. All right, that does it. The bulk of the show is complete, but I'll tell you what, we are not done today. For your Friday, February 21st, we have a full great hour coming up, 9 to 10. A lot of music. I'll be here. And then at 10 a.m., Ticketmaster.com. Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, DJ Deuce, Saturday, August 16th. Can you just feel the heat? Can you feel the 90 degrees? Just a great concert in your mid-August. And by the way, I said this a few days ago. This is typically the date that Kenny Chesney would be at MetLife Stadium. For all you Chesney fans, we have a lot of people in the audience go see Chesney. He's not doing that tour this summer. But when he does, he always goes to East Rutherford and MetLife that third Saturday, always this particular weekend. And we have that date this year, Saturday, August 16th, with the great Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, and Brandon Wisham. So we are bringing the party to the Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill, and it's all on sale 10 o'clock this morning. Enjoy the weekend. The weather looks to be pretty good. Could have a little wind today, but mostly sunny, and it will increase the temperature as we get towards Sunday. Phathead and Cande, My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.